All right, we're live. How's everybody doing? Hello and welcome to Grindhouse Video Live on YouTube. Every Sunday, 7-ish, I come on YouTube and I tell you what came in, what's coming in, give you news, updates, rants, all kinds of stuff. Dealing with the store and boutique labels, stuff like that. Answer your questions. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will answer at the end of the show. If you haven't, subscribe and click the little notification bell. That will let you know when I go live and when I post videos and stuff like that. Now that that's all out of the way, how's everybody doing? Let's get into this. There's not a whole lot coming up because we're reaching the end of the year and holiday season, but I got a ton of stuff sitting next to me. So there's a lot of to talk about as far as what is in. So let's get to it. This is going to be really quick. What I'm expecting this week, and actually it might not come in this week because I have a minimum with this distributor, and I might not reach the minimum if my reorders aren't high enough. So I might have the Akira 4K in. That's what I'm expecting. It always happens this time of year where people just stop releasing stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm expecting in. And the Vinegar Syndrome stuff. I got a notification that my order shipped for the store. So it's in the pre-order section right now. So all of that stuff should possibly be in this week. So there you go. That's what I'm expecting. Not a whole lot. But I've got plenty for you to order this week from what came in this week. Or next, I got a lot for you to order next week from what came in last week. There we go. That's what I meant to say. Let's get into it. See how high my hand is? This is the top of the stack. There's a lot of stuff. From Magnolia. Alone. Now I'm going to just, I don't carry a lot of modern horror. I'm going to try doing this again, where I carry small quantities of modern stuff. You guys, most of my orders are for reissues from the boutique labels, and that's what I can compete with as far as Amazon goes. These newer titles, I can't really compete that well. Not at the price point that I want, but there are certain companies that I get halfway decent pricing in. So I'm going to start carrying those. And then coming up next, I'm going to explain what I'm not going to be carrying anymore. So Alone in stock. This is, I got a bunch of Kino stuff in. Most of it is from January. I love how early I get this stuff. And then let me explain what I'm not going to be getting anymore is this kind of thing. This, and there's a few other titles. This is my last order with Kino that I'm going to be getting in non-horror, non-cult, non-exploitation stuff. It just doesn't sell. And then if it does sell, like I'm ordering like 2 or 3, generally 3 of these smaller titles. And if they sell right away, it usually takes about 2 weeks for it to come back in from Kino. And then if I order 3 more, but it takes 2 weeks, I end up keeping them and sitting on them. So to solve that issue and to keep my orders down from Kino, and specifically just keeping it horror and exploitation and stuff, I can't carry this stuff anymore. It's just not a big enough seller. I've got too much shit on the shelf anyway, so I'm going to try and focus everything on horror, exploitation, cult films. And then some other random stuff here and there, stuff that I really like that I think I can personally sell. So things like this, Apache, starring Burt Lancaster. this is the last of this stuff that I'm going to get in from them. Another last one, Attack, Jack Palance, 1956. That kind of stuff just doesn't sell well for me. I honestly don't even know why I ordered it on this, put it on this order. I think it's because I had the pre-orders up, and that's the only reason. What I am going to keep carrying is stuff like the Barbarians. Finally came in stock. That was my fault. I apologize. It was late. I might actually be out of that already. So sorry about that. I will get that reordered. Another modern film from RLJE and Shudder, The Beach House, in stock. From Artsploitation, this one looks interesting. Beasts Clawing at Straws. I kind of want to watch that. From Code Red via Kino, The Black Gestapo, in stock. See, this is one that's in from the Kino catalog that's hit or miss. Like, it could sell okay for me, or there is possibly no reason for me to carry it. These like 1990s, early 2000s titles from them are hit and miss, but Bodies Rest in Motion, in stock. With those, what I might do is order like 3 to 5 of them, and then that's it. Maybe restock later if people use the notify me thing feature on the site. Another Kino title that I will definitely be keeping in stock, Buried Alive, with the slipcover. I haven't seen this in forever. It's 1990. I believe it might be a made-for-TV movie, but it's a 2K master, so I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully they are putting out Buried Alive 2 also. From Cinedigm, I don't know who else. The Call, with the slipcover. Another thing that I'm not going to carry anymore. I'm trying to keep what I have in stock under control, because at this point it's not. So next year I'm being a lot more dedicated to horror, cult, exploitation, weird stuff, B movies, stuff like that. These don't sell enough for me to keep getting them in, and they keep putting them out in these fucking steel books like Castle in the Sky, and I have not gotten in any of these Studio Ghibli steelbooks that Screen Factory or Shout Factory has done, where all of them I order are not damaged. I think 2 of these were damaged, and then I got to send them back. It's a pain in the ass. So, and Studio Ghibli stuff from Shout Factory just doesn't sell that well. So I will be phasing those out. So if you want it from me, get it now. This is another up in the air one from Kino, Continental Divide, in stock. From Code Red, Cry of the Prostitute. I also have the original release of it, which I believe is going to be the same exact thing, in stock. From Code Red. This is a cult film. This one will get reordered and reordered and reordered. From 1983, DC Cab, starring Mr. T. I love that one. From Code Red, The Devil's Wedding Night, in stock. Another one that I will not be reordering, Diary of a Mad Housewife, from Kino. My stack is gonna. There we go. Another one I will not be reordering from Kino, Fellini's Casanova. Why did I get this stuff in? From Studio Ghibli's Shout Factory, from Up on Poppy Hill, with the slipcover. From Scorpion. Yep, Scorpion. The Greek Tycoon. I will keep ordering the non-horror cult titles from Scorpion and Code Red. Mainly just because it's a label thing. You guys seem to generally order stuff from them more than stuff from Kino. From Code Red, Just Before Dawn, standard, in stock. Another one I don't know why I ordered, Ladybug. in stock. From Kino, My Science Project. I watched this a few years ago. I don't know if it holds up, but it's more of a nostalgia thing for me. I used to watch that a lot. Another one from Code Red, Panic. I also have the original release straight from them, still in stock. Puzzle of a Downfall Child from Kino. Tons of Kino this week. Like all these Code Red and Scorpions are from Kino also. For another one from Kino, The Return of the Three Musketeers. Another one from Scorpion via Kino. The re-release of Rituals. I have this with the slipcover also still left in stock. I do not have this one with the slipcover because it sold out like crazy last time I got them in, and they are done. So from Code Red, Savage Streets original or re-release. As far as I know, all of these Code Red Scorpions that are being re-released by Kino. Kino is just the distributor, by the way. As far as I know, they are exact same, other than the packaging and the artwork from the original releases. From Mondo Macabro, 7 Women for Satan. Very surprised at that. And this one came in on, they came in on street date, which was crazy. Sins of the Flesh, also from Mondo Macabro. This one had a bunch of damaged ones in it in the order also. Spirited Away. I'm so over Steelbooks. I fucking hate them. Another one from Kino. This one's a hit and miss. This one is, again, it's in 2014. It's only 6 years old, but it looks kind of cool. I don't know. I haven't watched it. Stretch from Kino. Another Kino. Thursday. And then last but not least, from Scorpion, distributed by Kino, Tintorera, Tiger Shark, with the slipcover. I'd say most of that is Kino. And a lot of it is from January. So there you go. Kino, I love getting stuff in from Kino early. So yeah. So there you go. That's what came in. I got another one in that I'll talk about next week. I got to put it on. It came in fairly late in the day from USPS. So I will put that one up tomorrow. I just got in a independent DVD release of a movie called Psycho Ape. So it looks very interesting. I still have to watch it. But yeah, it looks batshit crazy. So I'll be putting that on the site tomorrow. Just to let you know, the Black Friday sale stuff, meaning Blue Underground or Unearthed, if you had any of that stuff in your order, we are almost done. Me and Colton have been working all week to get all of that stuff out, and we've got, like, tomorrow I'm going to go in and probably finish it up in like less than 2 hours. What is left over. I will say that there were a few titles that did go out of stock during the sale. Sorry. Whew. Okay. I will be shipping everything together once it comes back in stock. I'm going to be checking every couple days to see when that stuff gets restocked. So as soon as it does, I will order it. A couple days later, it'll come in. And once it does, I will get all of your orders out. So if you did not get your order, off the top of my head, I cannot think of all the titles, but some of the big ones were Death Dream Blu-ray. Although I did find one, so in opening boxes yesterday, I did find one stranded out in the middle of the nowhere in the store. So that one order will fill tomorrow. Snuff Blu-ray. I got shorted on Run Man Run DVDs, but those came in yesterday, so those will ship out tomorrow. If you ordered Living Dead at Manchester Morgue, you will if not already, if you haven't already, you will be getting refunds. That one went out of print, not just out of stock, out of print during the sale. I got one from the distributor. That's all they had. So sorry, Living Dead at Manchester Morgue is out of print. So you will be getting refunds if you already haven't. Bullet for the General. I think that was it. There might have been a one or two more, but for the most part, those were the main titles that were holding up some orders. So be patient if you had any of those titles on your order. If it doesn't ship right away, it's because we're out of stock, and as soon as it comes in, the order will ship. Also, something I did with shipping that I did not mention until right now. I am no longer using bubble mailers. So all orders will be coming in or going out in boxes. No more bubble mailers. I haven't added it to the website or anything, that information, but it's official. Like as of, I think, Monday, I ran out of bubble mailers and I'm not going to get any more in. And all of your orders will ship out in boxes. One item, 200 items, all ships in boxes. Yeah, and honestly, it's because of the new shipping structure. That's the only way I can afford to do that. So, speaking of shipping, there is a very important thing that I need to tell you. There will be no guaranteed delivery date after December 18th for Christmas. I didn't look into it too much, but I want to say that this year Christmas Eve is a holiday, like an official holiday, so there won't be Christmas Eve deliveries as far as I understand. I may be wrong, but I just kind of noticed it. Some article popped up on my Facebook feed the other day. So the 18th is the last day to get your order in and have it to you before Christmas. That is using priority. Okay. If you order it Monday and I get it out on Monday, yes, it might get to you in time, but I am not going to guarantee it. So from here on in, if you want your stuff before Christmas, please order priority. If you don't, there's no guarantee that it will come in by then, by the 18th at least, if you get your order in by the 18th. Saturday on the 19th, I will be shipping until the USPS picks up packages. So if you place your order at 3 o'clock on Saturday, I will get it out, and if the USPS driver has not picked up packages already. So he usually comes about 3 to 5 o'clock. So yeah, we're getting on to the deadline of Christmas shipping. So the 18th is the guaranteed cutoff for getting your stuff by Christmas, FYI. Oh man, I usually eat after the show, and today I had leftovers, so I just fixed it before the show. And so sorry, I need to not eat before the show. That's all I got really. Coming up, probably February, I will be setting up a sale, probably a 2-week sale with one of a company that I've not worked with before. As far as doing a sale, I carry a bunch of their stuff, but haven't done a sale with them. And then starting right after the new year, I'm going to be marking down, doing basically a clearance sale. Stuff that just did not sell that well. I have a ton of it left. I'm going to be like, I need to do returns, basically. So there's a bunch of stuff I can return, and instead of returning it, I would much rather sell it. So if I need 3 on the shelf normally, and I've got 10, I'm going to try and sell off 7 of them at a bigger discount. That's basically how this works. So starting in January, start looking for a clearance section on the website. So yeah, that's about it. That's really all I have to talk about. It's kind of quiet the next couple weeks just because of the Christmas season. So there's not going to be a whole lot to talk about next week, that's for sure. But so let's go to what everybody's saying and see if I can answer some questions. Hello to everybody. Rodzilla 8084 likes the shirt. Here, I'll give you a better view. Look at that. It's a beauty. I love this shirt. Picked it up from them from the Trauma booth at Tampa Bay Screams last year. Yeah, I think it was last year. This is also the famous shirt that I wore during the photo shoot for the article that came out about the store, not last October, the October before, and everybody commented on the shirt. I do love this shirt. Haven't worn it in a while. On the website, it says you have the 4K of They Live in stock. That's not true. Hold on. I can't look it up here. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can. Never mind. I don't, by the way. Products. They live 4K. They live 4K. It's because it might have gotten pushed back. Hold on. Did it get pushed back? I don't get emails when shit gets pushed back, by the way. I have to figure it out on my own. They will live. Okay. It's the new street date. 119 is the new street date. So you know what? You are going to see me work my magic. Well, you're not going to see it. You can't see what I'm typing. 15. I hate the keyboard. This is like a little itty bitty laptop, and I fucking hate the keyboard. Okay. Save. Now I gotta open that up. Gotta open up the app for the coming soon products. And then this is what I gotta do every time there's a pre-order if a street date changes. So then I put that information in there, brings it up, and then I change the street date to 119. Done. Save. Okay. Thank you for letting me know, Owen, that the street date changed on that. It's now updated. It is set as a pre-order. It's still a pre-order. If you ever see a pre-order and it has the pre-order information in the description, I do not have it. The app that I use that shows the pre-order button, I have to do everything manually. So if a title comes in after the street date or the street date changes and I don't know it, basically it will change to add it to your cart button instead. That doesn't mean I have it in stock. If you scroll down and you see the pre-order information in bold, that means I didn't get it yet. Just a FYI. That's not the same. Buried Alive. Severin released? No. This Buried Alive, there's like 17 Buried Alives. This Buried Alive is from 1990. Directed by Frank Darabont. Starring Tim Matheson, Jennifer Jason Leigh, William Atherton, and Hoyt Axton. This is totally not the Buried Alive that Severin put out. My Science Project has the best quote about sunglasses at night. It will be nostalgic for that reason alone. Remember that god-awful movie Surrogates with Bruce Willis? Is that a cult film? I missed that movie, I think. And no. cult. Okay, cult movies to me are not horror movies, but like Roger Corman titles. Teen sex comedies. Stuff that doesn't anything that got a huge theatrical release could be a cult movie, but that doesn't mean I'm necessarily going to carry it. You, you know what I mean. But Surrogates I never saw. Bruce Willis. When do you think you'll get Silent Madness VS? It should be in this week. Psycho 8 Fun Flick. Thank you. Thanks, Mike. Y'all are quick. Will you continue to carry the Asian Japanese releases from Arrow and Arrow Academy? Yes. All Arrow Academy titles I will have. I remember a recent video you said something about having video games for sale as well. I've never said that. Where can I find these in the online store? Thanks so much. I do not carry video games. It might have been I mentioned I can order video games from my distributor, but I do not carry video games. I will not get into that business. Because basically, let's say, like I just got Tony Hawk in for myself and for Glenn from Nerd Out Comics through my distributor. I paid $34 for it, and it's a $39 retail. No reason for me to carry it, because I also can't return them. So, no, I will never carry video games. Don't know if you mentioned it before. I hopped on the stream. Any word on when Grindhouse Video shirts will be shipping? As soon as they're made, basically. I've been focused on getting the Black Friday stuff done. So as soon as that's done, I contact my guy and we get the shirts made. He usually has a 1 to 2 day turnaround. So once I get it done and give him the order, it won't take long at all. By the end of December. Definitely not before Christmas. Actually, not definitely, because I'm almost done with shipping. There's a possibility you might get them before Christmas, but I'm not guaranteeing that. You got to introduce us to Colton one of these days. Colton would need to be at my house for the live video, which isn't going to happen. Plus, he lives in St. Pete, so who knows? He might be included in a video later, not a live, but maybe a video that I do. I've been kind of wanting to do like a this is why I'm not open video, and just walk around the store and show you the total disaster area that it is right now. So he might show up in that. USPS is a shit show right now. Yeah, that's a fact. Any chance you've got any more out of print Vinegar Syndrome stuff going up someday? Yes. I've gotten 3 trade-ins from the same person who's going through some issues. So he's selling off most of his collection. He has a lot of slipcovers, and they're all still sealed. So yeah, there is more stuff going up. Plus, a while ago, I was doing with or without slipcover, and so people bought them without the slipcovers because not everybody gives a shit about slipcovers. And you'll notice behind me, I took off all of the slipcovers except for the ones that are sealed with the slip, like from Scream Factory, and I haven't watched them yet. But yeah, all of this, no more slipcovers in my collection. But yeah, so he traded in another order that I haven't gotten to yet, or traded in another batch of product. And again, there was more. Plus, I've got the ones that were left over from when I sold them. I just kind of put the slips in a box. I've got a bunch of those, so I'm going to be trying to add some of those as I can. So yes, there will be plenty more out of print Vinegar Syndrome slips coming up. Still checking more used DVDs daily. Take it easy, Mr. Mike. You've worked super hard this year. Happy holidays. Hail Satan. Yeah, I haven't lately put up new DVD or more used DVDs just because of getting the sale stuff out. But now that it's starting to slow down a little bit after Christmas, especially January. January is always slow. Everybody's out of money. I will be working on getting more and more of that on the site. So yes. How is the stock on Tremors 4K? I just got more in yesterday. The 4K, I checked it earlier tonight. Less than 400, I think, in stock from the distributor. But keep in mind, that's not definite. I've learned that over time. Because the Blu-ray was down to like 200 one day, and then I needed to reorder, and I go to reorder, and then it was up to 900. So more than likely, the 4K has been selling a little bit. You know what? Honestly, my pre-orders were dead even. So I don't know. The 4K is selling really well. Don't wait. Any limited edition Arrow thing, don't wait. That's your best bet to get one. You didn't change the year for the They Live pre-order. I did not. God damn it. 21. Save. But what comes up? Yeah. Okay, so that's right. Thank you. Under the description area to be more precise. Yes. Under the description area. Oh, in the okay. I know what you're saying. I can't wait to visit the store someday. I've been a dream since I discovered you guys. Keep up the great work and happy holidays. I hope that the store will be open someday. That's as best as I could do. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a video this week of a walkthrough just to show you what needs to be done to get the store open. It ain't pretty. It is not going to be fun. Okay, hold on. Oh, Orbit DVD has games. Yeah, I don't do games. Any more of your Vinegar Syndrome reviews? Oh yeah, actually, I watched 2 today. All right, let's get into reviews. First, okay, let's do the one that was so-so. I watched Who Done It, also known as Island of Blood. I have never seen this movie before. So the movie is about these kids that go to college age, young adults. They go to this island to be in a movie. They're all first time actors, never been in a movie before, which felt like it was true to real life. Also, I will say the acting was horrible in this movie. Generally, I don't comment on the acting because I could never do it. So I generally try not to complain about acting, but I think I could do better than this. It sounded like they were reading the lines off of a cue card. And basically, all the kids start getting killed one by one, while it doesn't start out as an annoying song plays, but they play it so much at the end of the movie, you just want to hope that the band died in a fiery car accident. But yeah, it was okay. It wasn't the worst I've seen from Vinegar Syndrome releases, but it's not one that I would revisit possibly ever. I might revisit it 5 years from now. But it was all right. It wasn't terrible. It definitely wasn't terrible. It was a little. I think the thing that hurts a lot of these films is editing, and continuity. because Whodunit had a lot of issues with both of those things. It was kind of hard to keep track of everything going on at the same time. So Whodunit, I'd give it a 3 out of 10. But before that, I started my 13 days of Christmas. So this is a new thing for me, where all 13 days before Christmas, I will be watching a Christmas movie. Not necessarily a horror movie, not necessarily Christmas horror, but then on day 14, which I believe I worked it out right, would be Christmas. I am not open. And FYI, for those picking up orders on Christmas Eve, I might be there for a few hours on Christmas Eve just to give you a chance to pick up orders for Christmas presents, but I'm not staying there all day. And I will be not there. I will not be there on Christmas Eve. So anyway, Christmas Day, I'm off. Christmas Eve, I'm off. And basically, I'm just going to watch a bunch of Christmas movies. A lot of them I've never seen. I looked up some lists today. Actually, did I want your opinions. Hold on. Let me go get that list real quick. Oh. All right, so some of these are rewatches. I need a drink. Some of these are rewatches. There's some I've never seen. I've got a list here. It's not complete. It's ones that sounded interesting. And actually, it's all the horror stuff. I haven't looked up the non-horror. One I will suggest. I don't carry it. I don't even think I can get it. Hold on. I can get it. Oh, it's really fucking expensive for no reason at all. That's why I probably won't carry it. One I would suggest if you maybe bought it and never watched it is Massacre on Aisle 12. I don't carry it. I apologize. I don't have it. But it's one that I was very shocked to actually like. Yeah, so that one there. There's a new one, Sick for Toys. I don't know if that's any good. One that I really want to see, I'm gonna have to try and find it somewhere, is Ugly Sweater Party. Sounds a lot of fun. And then Toys of Terror is another new one that I have not seen, but it popped up on a list. It sounded interesting. But yeah, I got my Christmas list. Most of those actually I've seen before, so I don't need your recommendations. But if you do have a Christmas movie that you love and you think I should check out, definitely put it in the comments or whatever. But so then I watched. So today, for the beginning of my 13th, I was wondering, how did I get there? To start off the 13 days of Christmas, I watched Deadly Games, Dial Code Santa Claus. I've never seen this movie before. And I really fucking liked it. It's a really fucking good movie. It's not perfect. I would give it an 8 out of 10 overall. The part with there's a couple, like the whole dial code Santa Claus thing in the movie, I don't get at all. But the movie as a whole is amazing. The cinematography is awesome. The Vinegar Syndrome, I don't have 4K. Fuck that shit. So I watched the Blu-ray, and it looked amazing. It looked like a brand new movie, to be honest. So definitely pick up that disc. It was a great movie, and it's basically Home Alone horror-ish type movie. It's not necessarily. I wouldn't consider it a horror movie. It's a more thriller version of Home Alone for the most part. The kid actor was great. His hair should have gotten its own credit because his hair is fucking awesome. I think at one point in my life I had hair that looked like that as a youngin. But yeah, it was just an overall great movie. The guy that played Santa Claus in it was pretty creepy and didn't really say a lot. Like he acted with his body, not his words, and he's really damn good. Yeah, I would definitely suggest picking that up. That is going to be one that I might possibly watch every year for Christmas because I liked it that much. It's up there in the top 10 Vinegar Syndrome releases that they've done. To be honest, most of the Vinegar Syndrome stuff I'm not a huge fan of. They have some gems here and there, and Dial Code Santa Claus is one of them. You should definitely pick it up. It was really good. I was very, very surprised at how good it was. And that's really all I've watched this week. I don't have my phone on me to look at Letterboxd. I think that's pretty much all I watched this week. I don't remember putting in on anything else. But yeah, there's my Vinegar Syndrome reviews. That was awesome. The ones coming up that I should be getting in from the Black Friday sale. I am looking forward to watching some of those. I haven't watched Fade to Black in forever, so I am looking forward to seeing that one again. God, I can't remember all the fucking titles. It was a huge order. I know I've seen Martial Law 1 and 2 because I was a huge Cynthia Rothrock fan. She was in that's the one that she was in, right? I can't remember. Whichever one Cynthia Rothrock was in from the two VSA titles. I'm kind of looking forward to watching those. I haven't seen a Cynthia Rothrock movie, period, in forever. But yeah. Let's see. Owen asks about Massacre at Central High. I don't know. It might get it. I might not. Basically, those are extremely expensive. I've done well with Synapse Steelbooks, but they did not contact me to carry these. I can't get them from my distributor, really. I would have to contact Synapse directly. They're fucking expensive. And quite honestly, the markup isn't enough for me to warrant carrying it when I'm going to have to order 30 or more to make it worth my while. So until they do it through retail, where anybody can get it and I can order 5, I probably won't have it in stock. Thoughts about Severin leaving CAV? Fuck yeah! That's my thoughts about Severin leaving CAV. And more than likely, the prices on the stuff that I get from CAV, that are the labels that are with them, will go up a little bit because I'm not going to be ordering from CAV anymore. There's no need to. So stuff might be late. New releases from Massacre, Cult Epics, Mondo Macabro, Grindhouse releasing, although they don't really do new releases. They might be a little late, to be honest, but they would have been late getting them from CAV. Now with Severin switching over to MVD, it will be like Arrow. MVD, all those companies, I get stuff early. There's very few titles. Like one right now the one title from MVD that I'm ordering that has not come in yet is Full Moon's Orgy of the Dead for December. So that one's the first one that's been late. for a long time. Like, I don't remember the last title that came in late that they didn't change the street date for. And I don't even think it's late yet. Let's see. Yeah, Orgy of the Living Dead. 12/15. Still not in stock. So yeah, that'll be the first one in at least a year. So Severin will be more like I will have a much longer pre-order time, which is great because with CAV, their pre-order time was like 4 weeks. You can't do that and know how many you to order. So basically, what was happening is I was ordering either too many or too few, because you can't get a read for how well a title is going to do, and then you order if a title's not doing that well, but then once it comes in, it's going to sell a lot more. So you want to, like, if you get like for a smaller title, you get like 3 pre-orders, you get 10 in. I've had titles that those were the only 3 I've sold for like another year. So CAV, their pricing is the only good thing about CAV, to be honest. And quite honestly, they've fucked so many of my orders up. I have no loyalty to them. I did when my contact there, Jay Douglas, he was great. He was trying to fix things. It never happened, but I don't think it was his fault. He passed away, unfortunately. He was a great guy. And then Matt took over, and Matt was a great guy, so I stuck with CAV. Matt's gone now, and there's honestly no reason for me to stick with CAV. So yeah, I am super happy about Severin leaving CAV. It's bad when I have to pay more for product, and I'm stoked about it. That's how bad CAV is. So please, Mondo Macabro, Grindhouse Releasing, Massacre, and Cult Epics, please ditch CAV. Go with MVD. Go with anybody, honestly. Go with literally anybody else. Have you checked out Possessed or Possessor? Wonder what you thought of it. Brian Cronenberg's first movie, Antiviral, a few nights ago, and fucking loved it. He's definitely David Cronenberg's son. I have not watched Possessor. Generally not the kind of movie I'm into. I did see Antiviral and I kind of liked it. I didn't love it. Again, not the kind of movie I would normally be into, but it definitely wasn't bad. I have not watched Possessor. It's been selling really well, which is great. But no, I have not watched it. Sometimes it is not easy to watch newer titles because I've got to keep up with all the old stuff. Santa Slay, if you're into wrestling, it has Goldberg in it. I am not into wrestling, but Santa Slay is fucking amazing. Fucking love that movie. Especially the first scene. The first scene, like literally that could be the end of the movie and I'd be happy. But it's a fun movie. Santa Slay is awesome. Dial code was a precursor to internet in France. Joe Bob explained it really well in the special. I don't watch Joe Bob stuff, so not that I have anything against Joe Bob. It's just I've never once watched anything Joe Bob. Because whatever his show is called, Horror Vision or whatever, was not available for me when I was growing up. So I didn't grow up with it. And I think he's a great guy. He's very nice when I met him. But I'm just not one of those people that wants to watch somebody talk about a movie. Yes, the mullet was a perfect specimen. Cutting Class is great too. Cutting Class is, yeah, it's in my top 10 Vinegar Syndrome releases. It's very early in it. Beastmaster, Fade to Black, Action USA. Beastmaster, honestly, not looking forward to. I don't like sword and sandal movies. Action USA, I would definitely check out. Don't Panic, Forgotten Gialli 2, and Silent Madness. Okay, so Don't Panic, I'm interested in. Silent Madness, definitely interested in. Forgotten Gialli, if you have been watching the show for any length of time, you'll know that I do not like Giallo films, and I find them extremely boring, and I don't get it. Will not be watching those. There's an issue with Orgy of the Living Dead. Full Moon sent an email. Someone posted on Facebook. Okay, that's why. Rare Exports is a good Christmas horror. You know what? That is on my shelf. I have owned that for like 2 years and never watched it. So that one is definitely going to be in my 13 days. All right. So that's what everybody's saying. If you got any more suggestions for me, leave a comment on the video. I'm done. Holy shit. It's been almost an hour. So let's get out of here. I want to watch something else. You know what? I'm going to watch one of these. What am I going to watch? What am I going to watch tonight? Honestly, most of these are re-releases. I've seen some of them. By the way, out of this whole stack, you need to own Savage Streets. I'm just saying. I don't know what I'm going to watch tonight. I'll figure it out. Anyway, I'm going to go do that now and not be looking at my computer. So thank you very much for watching. Every Sunday, 7-ish, I come on YouTube. Almost said Facebook. I've been pretty good, but I almost said Facebook. I come on YouTube and I tell you what came in, what's coming in, give you news, updates, rants, all kinds of stuff. You never know what to expect. And answer your questions. So if you ever had any questions about the store in general, me, releases, anything, you ask and I will do my best to answer. Some of those answers might be short. Some of those answers might take an hour. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Join me next week. Subscribe, click the notification bell. And everybody, if I don't talk to you until next week, well, I guess, yeah, just stay safe. Just stay safe. I hope everybody is doing that. But thank you very much. And until next time, peace out. Hail Satan. Fuck yeah.